Hi everybody, it's John Wills here from Sales Alpha. Hey, welcome back to our little YouTube channel. Seems to be going well, seems to be popular with our little crew. So hey, here's a big topic today, huge topic. The topic, it's quite dear to my heart, the topic of world-class open homes, okay? Maximising the opportunity there at the open home where you do have that captive audience for 30 to 60 minutes. It's a very accepted part of the sales process for many locations, and particularly obviously in residential. But more importantly, it's an opportunity of all of the marketing that we put out into the community around our businesses and things. An open home is an opportunity for someone to come in, put an actual face to the name, put a personality to the name, and actually connect with you at a much higher level, meet with you in person, okay? So that's probably the first big thing we need to understand with our open homes. But I think even on top of that, more important is the fact that you've got a vendor there, a family, a couple, a vendor there who has spent a considerable amount of time, effort, money, blood, sweat and tears to prepare their home for sale, okay? There's been weeks and weeks of effort typically that's gone back before this open home where they they've all got day jobs, they're doing evenings and weekends to try and prep this home. It costs money, there's all these little jobs to do. So, look, I think we need to absolutely respect that the sellers are really bending over backwards to present their home to the best, and we need to maximise and leverage that for them into the market, all right? The other thing is yes, typically, a lot of people are putting in hard cash into marketing, okay? In terms of online marketing, print media, social media, all of the stuff that goes out there, they're putting a hard dollar value into this, so that they need absolutely return on that investment big time, Then if you look at the buying side of the equation, yes, we know that some people who come through open homes are just purely researching the market, really early days. Could be neighbours wandering through, but there's also people there who, they're redesigning their kitchen or their bathroom, so they want to have a look at this one and all the rest of it. Look, that's all good, but typically there's buyers there who actually really, it's a big decision. They're looking at a life decision around trying to find the next home that might be the next 10-year destination for them. So that's where we come in. It's very important that we do our absolute best job for these people. And I think it's also a massive opportunity for us for job satisfaction, for fun, interacting with people. We're in the office a lot during the week. We're out and about at the weekends. And I think there's a massive opportunity there for business growth, but also just to have some good old fun, okay? Typically the mood is pretty good at these open homes, and I think that with this established open home model that we have a captive audience for 30 to 60 minutes. We absolutely need to maximize it, okay? How do we do that? We're going to get plenty of, we're going to do the pre-work, all right? We're going to get out there and personally invite, the buyers that we know we're working with. We're going to invite, pipeline sellers, future sellers who want to come in and see how we operate. We're going to invite the neighbors, okay? And we're really going to get some fizz and some activity around this first weekend of open homes. It's absolutely massive. You want some buzz, you want some hype, you want some fun, you want to be busy for that 30 to 60 minutes. You want to be, doing stuff, all right? Not just standing in the corner looking like a statue. It's just not going to work, okay? So we also know big key point here is comparison shopping. We all know that buyers are out. If you take a 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock slot on a Sunday, the buyers are out there. They're comparison shopping the homes that they see on the hour every hour. So they're going to make a decision based on what they see in the home. But of course, future sellers are coming through these open homes, and they are making comparison shopping decisions around the agents that they're going to work with in the future. Okay, because they can walk out of ABC Realty at 12 noon. They can walk into XYZ Realty at 1. They can come and see you at 2. Then you've got the 3 o'clock slot as well, so that they can absolutely compare directly whether they're scoring you a 2.5 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. It's as simple as that, guys. We need to show up and we need to perform because this is where a lot of decisions are being made. Okay, so we need immaculate personal presentation. People think with their eyes, so we need immaculate personal presentation. You know, you want a suit jacket on, sometimes it's a tie. Ladies, you know, we all want to, this is showtime, okay? This is where we look at our best and we're at our absolute sharpest, okay? We want to be memorable, we want to have a presence, we want to acknowledge and smile at everyone who comes in. People need to feel acknowledged when they come in. They can't walk in, do a 10 or 12 minute tour of a house and just be totally ignored by the agent, because typically they don't score you very highly, but also they think, no, that agent doesn't even think we've got the money, you know. So there's a real, yeah. And on top of that, if you can actually remember people's names from open home to open home and get some acknowledgement and some repetition there, where you know the Smith family, you know the Brown family, you know the kids' names. Sometimes they turn up with their dog on the porch if you know the dog's name. Look at that. This is stuff that you can really add, you know, memorable presence, and they do remember that. If you're remembering people's names, you're doing really, really well, and it's something I would encourage you to do. All right, so, and I think we need to be approachable. We need to have an air of, you can come and talk to me. I want you to come and talk to me. But on top of that, let's not get cornered, okay? We only have that typically 30 to 45 minutes. We can't get cornered by the person who just wants to paint you into a corner and ask you a million questions while all of these other potential buyers are walking around the room. And so when I say cornered, you know, you can get cornered in a positive way where someone's all over the home, they're very excited, they've got a million questions, or you can get cornered in a negative way where they're looking for problems. They think the limb's off, they think this is off, they think that's not consented, and all of a sudden, you know, they're basically trying to upset your open home. And then of course you've got the other thing where someone who you know really well in the community comes in and tries to talk to you for 25 minutes of the 30-minute open home, which is all cool, but we've got to be better than that. We've got to get out there, we've got to serve the customer, okay? So the other thing is we need to know our stuff. So we need to have, we need to know exactly what we're saying in relation to price on the property. We need to know, obviously, real basics like the CV, the land size, the zoning, any disclosures we need to make. That needs to be just locked in before you even turn up at that open home, you know. We need to be really, really sharp on that. Our advertising material needs to be really, really sharp, and we can really come across really, really strongly at this open home, okay? Then, of course, you know, dialing it back to the 12 o'clock kickoff time, let's get the flag up out the front at 10:02 or 5:02, whatever your preference is. You want to be early, you want to get the flag up, you want to get a photo, you want to get that out on social media. This is me doing my job. This is the home that's open at number 10 Smith Street. We are good to go. We'll see you soon. You know, it's making the invisible become visible, but it's also reminding buyers and the community that you're open, okay? So that's a biggie, of course. The other thing I like to do at the end of the day is look, is there any hand deliveries I can do at the end of my open homes to a buyer? You know, sometimes you know, a really good buyer might want to have a hard copy of a sale and purchase doc, a limb report, a title, something else, or a property file on a USB. So if you can hand deliver some of that stuff within reason afterwards, that really people really enjoy and value that. Okay, that's a really good touch point. And of course, you want to be phoning your vendors after every open home to say, hey, we had 28 groups through, you know, had 2 repeat visits, we had this, we had that, it went well, that sort of thing. And then of course, Sunday night or Monday morning, you're doing all of your buyer follow-up phone calls where every single person who came through gets a personal phone call to find out what they thought, what their requirements are, where they're at. Okay, so look, that's a really big topic of world-class open homes. As a new agent, this is a massive opportunity to stand out. This is a massive opportunity to get some really good word of mouth going around. Everyone who came through that home had a positive experience. the seller had a positive experience, the result was strong, and all of a sudden you're getting some really, really good post-sale word of mouth going out into the community, as well as meeting a ton of people and doing a great job for your seller. So, and also helping that buyer find their next home. So, hey, look, big topic. I hope you liked it. Look, there'll be more to come on this. There's more detail yet on world-class open homes, but I think this is a really good place to start and some really good themes in there. So, hey, take care.